All right, yay, time for another exploration of a new pit. This is a smaller pit in Unit 24, and it's the only other pit that has a boat ramp that's on the east side of the area. There's 3 more pits that you get to from the west side, but this one here, oh my goodness. I drove by it yesterday and I thought, man, I can't wait to, or not yesterday, the day before, can't wait to get out here and try this. Got trees in the water. Not a whole lot of vegetation along the shoreline. I mean, there is, but just because of the way it looks and that it's a small pit, so I don't have to worry about just zooming along trying to cover all of the shoreline so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna slow down just a little bit and throw a wacky rig and a frog, because I think either one of those would work good around something like that, and there seems to be a lot of that around here. So anyway, and as far as boat ramp goes, it shows a gray boat ramp on the old Mineland Wildlife pamphlet, and that would, to me, indicate just like a gravel thing, but obviously is definitely a concrete boat ramp. And it looks to me like you can probably get out there a ways. I'll do the paddle test, of course. Oh, that could be the end of the ramp right there, I don't know. But I'll check it with the paddle and see. But oh my goodness, I gotta get going because I got a good feeling about this pit. Maybe I'll catch a 1-pounder or something. Anyway, let's find out. So, the ramp, unfortunately, does end shortly after it gets in the water. It's probably like 1.5 feet deep when you get to the end of the concrete part. It doesn't drop off a great amount like some of them do, but it still drops off. So I'd hate to say, go ahead and try it and have you stuck out here. So enter at your own risk. But see, this is the pit. There's the back of it right there. It is not a very big pit at all, but man, look at all the trees and stuff in the water. And you can tell from the grass that's growing along the bank, this is still down about 2 feet. So another day where the wind is blowing out of the west, a nice gentle breeze. But and I don't see the bottom looking down in the water, so it could be pretty deep. But I'm going to go ahead and start over here. Oh, bank fishing. Bank fishing. I would say you could probably, because like I say, the weeds they don't come out very far from the shore, so you could probably bank fish around that brush right there, and you know, depending on how adventurous you are, you could bank fish quite a bit of this, I would think. So I switched to bubblegum pink trick worm. And I started at 11:45. Well, the little guys like bubblegum. Kids like bubblegum, don't they? Could be the start of something big. I had one hit just before that. Well, so they're getting a little bit bigger. Got that one right back there in this cove here. Man, he wasn't going to come off either. Little bitty hooks on these wacky rigs. If you get it just right. Oh, there's a branch right down there. I didn't even know that. Shoot. Oh, quick release. And it's another one that's about the same size as the last one I caught. How about that? Neat little cove right here. Structure all over the place. Man, what a beautiful day. A warmouth. Yes, they like these too. Yes, they do. Or little bass. Hello, little bass. I'm getting the idea that there's probably a lot of these little guys in here. And oh my goodness, if you were fishing night crawlers with a cork, I'm sure you'd have a heyday. I really like being able to fish a shoreline slower and different than I normally do. We had rain come through again last night. And it dropped, well, I guess actually the temperature dropped a couple of days ago compared to what it has been. You know, it's been really, really hot. But it's going to be down in like the 60s during the night, mid 80s during the day. It's marvelous weather. Oh, and away he went. Did have it. That one had it. Oh, thank you. Saved me the trouble. That's a pretty nice one. Getting bigger. Still probably only about a 3/4 pounder. Hey, hey. All about the same doggone size. Dinky dinky doos. But that's alright. I appreciate them letting me know that what I'm doing is something that they like. How's that little heartbeat right now there, Paul? I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Like a bigger fish. I'm kind of getting the idea that this place is really loaded with dinks. So, it looks like there's a little kind of deeper channel that goes along the bank, and then there's like this little island out here. I might try a crankbait before I get out of here today. Still not making the pound mark yet. Pretty though. Oh, this is a weird shaped fish. Holy cow. Oh, too bad he flipped off. That thing was like a S-turn. Let me just drop it down here. Oops. See why that one has all that fishing line around it. Oh! Well, it's all good. Wasn't any bigger than the rest of them. Well, I didn't plan it this way, but I made it back to basically the boat ramps right there, so hello, little turtle. 2 hours. Well, 2 minutes shy of 2 hours to slowly work my way around this pit. It's a cool looking pit. Apparently it's like a nursery because there's lots of little guys in here, but no big ones. Surely, I mean, there has to be a big one or two in here because how else would all these little ones be around? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little while and throw this deep diving crankbait and see if there's anything bigger in here. And if not, then the next time you'll see me, I'll be saying goodbye. Well, back in the water. That guy looked like he'd been chomped on a few times. Well, I knew I'd better try my deep diving Strike King section shad crankbait because I knew they couldn't resist. Oh hey, what? Wow, how about that? Well, that's a pretty fun pit, I've got to admit. But wow, lots and lots and lots of little bass. But you know, if you have a John boat or something and you want to come here and take your kids here and go fishing and have fun, man, I'm telling you what, night crawlers and bobbers around all that structure out there, you'll have a fun day, guarantee it. And the fish won't be so big that they'll scare anybody. But anyway, that's this pit. Thanks for exploring it with me. I say bank fishing maybe a little bit, but for the most part, better in a boat. So until later, I don't know how much later, I suppose probably next week I'll start on the 3 other pits, I think it is, on the west side of this unit. So until then, be good, take your kids fishing. Bye.